Welcome to Chef Mariam's website. If you're a food lover, you're in the right place. Chef Mariam is an accomplished chef with a passion for creating delicious and innovative dishes. Her website is a treasure trove of culinary inspiration, with recipes, tips, and tricks to help you become a better cook. One of Chef Mariam's specialties is Kheer Kadam, a traditional Indian sweet that is beloved by many. Kheer Kadam is made by shaping small balls of chahena, cottage cheese, and covering them with a layer of khoya, dried whole milk, which is then coated with grated coconut. The result is a delectable sweet that is both creamy and crunchy, with a delicate flavor that is irresistible. Making Kheer Kadam can be a little tricky, but Chef Mariam's recipe is easy to follow, even for beginners. She starts by preparing the chahena, which is made by curdling milk and separating the solids from the whey. The chahena is then kneaded until it is smooth and pliable, and shaped into small balls. Next, Chef Mariam prepares the khoya, which is made by simmering milk until it is reduced to a thick, fudge-like consistency. The khoya is flavored with cardamom and sugar and used to coat the chahena balls. Finally, Chef Mariam rolls the khoya-covered chahena balls in grated coconut, which adds a delicious crunch and texture to the sweet. The result is a heavenly dessert that is perfect for special occasions or as a sweet treat any time of day. If you're a fan of Indian sweets, or if you just love trying new things in the kitchen, be sure to check out Chef Mariam's Kheer Kadam recipe. Her website is full of other delicious recipes as well, so be sure to explore and discover new culinary delights. Thanks for visiting Chef Mariam's website, and happy cooking. Introduction. 1. Kheer Kadam is a traditional Indian sweet that originates from the state of Bengal in eastern India. 1. It is also known as Ras Kadam or Raskadam in some regions. 2. Kheer Kadam is made by shaping small balls of chahena, cottage cheese, and coating them with a layer of khoya, dried whole milk. 2. The balls are then rolled in grated coconut, which adds a delicious crunch and texture to the sweetness. 3. The name, Kheer Kadam, is derived from the two main components of the sweet, kheer, which means sweetened milk pudding, and kadam, which means step. 3. The name is a reference to the layered appearance of the sweet. 4. Kheer Kadam is a popular sweet that is often served on special occasions, such as weddings and festivals. 4. It is also enjoyed as a sweet treat any time of day. 5. Making Kheer Kadam can be a little challenging, as it requires several steps and some skill in shaping and coating the chahena balls. 5. However, the result is a delectable sweet that is both creamy and crunchy, with a delicate flavor that is hard to resist. Kheer Kadam recipe. Chef Mariam. Kheer Kadam is a delightful traditional Indian sweet that is a must-try for any food lover. It is a favorite dessert in many parts of India, especially in Bengal, where it originated. The sweet is made by shaping small balls of chahena, cottage cheese, and covering them with a layer of khoya, dried whole milk, before rolling them in grated coconut. The result is a sweet that is creamy, crunchy, and irresistible. In this blog post, we'll share with you Chef Mariam's Kheer Kadam recipe, along with complete details on how to make it in your own kitchen. Ingredients. For the chahena balls. 1. 1 liter of full-fat milk. 2. 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. 3. 2 cups of water. 4. 1 tablespoon of corn flour. 5. A pinch of salt. For the khoya coating. 1. 1 cup of khoya, dried whole milk. 2. 1/2 cup of sugar. 3. 1/2 teaspoon of cardamom powder. 4. 1 tablespoon of milk. For the coconut coating. 1. 2 cups of grated coconut. 2. A pinch of salt. Instructions. Step 1. Making the chahena balls. 1. Heat the milk in a heavy bottomed pan and bring it to a boil. 1. Once it boils, turn off the heat and add lemon juice to it. 1. Stir gently until the milk curdles and separates into curd and whey. 2. Strain the curdled milk using a cheesecloth and let it drain for a few minutes. 2. Gather the cloth and squeeze out any excess water from the chahena. 3. Transfer the chahena to a mixing bowl and knead it well for 10 to 12 minutes until it becomes smooth and pliable. 4. Add corn flour and salt to the chahena and knead again until everything is well combined. 5. Divide the chahena into small equal-sized balls and keep them aside. Step 2. Making the koya coating. 1. Heat a non-stick pan over medium heat and add koya to it. 1. Stir it continuously until it becomes smooth and starts to release oil. 2. Add sugar and cardamom powder to the pan and mix well. 3. Keep stirring the mixture until it thickens and starts to come together. 4. Add a tablespoon of milk to the mixture and stir it again until everything is well combined. 5. Turn off the heat and let the koya mixture cool down for a few minutes. Step 3. Making the coconut coating. 1. In a separate bowl, mix grated coconut and a pinch of salt together. 2. Spread the coconut mixture on a plate and keep it aside. Step 4. Assembling the Kheer Kadam. 1. Take a small chahena ball and flatten it in your palm. 2. Place a small amount of koya mixture in the center of the chahena ball. 3. Fold the edges of the chahena ball to cover the koya mixture and roll it into a smooth ball. 4. Repeat the process with the remaining chahena balls and koya mixture. 5. Roll each ball in the grated coconut mixture until it is evenly coated. 6. Place the Kheer Kadam in a serving dish and refrigerate it for 30 minutes before serving. Chef Mariam's tips. 1. Use full-fat milk to get the perfect texture of chahena balls. 2. Make sure to knead the chahena well to avoid any lumps or uneven texture. 3. Keep the flame on medium while cooking the koya mixture to avoid burning it. 4. Add a few drops of rose water or Kheer Kadam. Chef Mariam's special information. Chef Mariam's Kheer Kadam recipe is a special twist on the traditional sweet. While the recipe follows the basic method of making Kheer Kadam, Chef Mariam adds her own unique touches to the recipe that elevate the taste and texture of the sweet. Firstly, Chef Mariam recommends using a pinch of salt in the coconut coating to balance out the sweetness of the sweet. This adds a savory element to the dish that complements the creamy and crunchy textures. Secondly, Chef Mariam suggests adding corn flour to the chahena balls to help them hold their shape better. This results in perfectly round and smooth chahena balls that are easier to handle and coat with the koya mixture. Thirdly, Chef Mariam uses a non-stick pan to make the koya coating, which prevents the mixture from sticking to the bottom and burning. This results in a smooth and creamy koya coating that adds richness to the sweetness. Lastly, Chef Mariam recommends refrigerating the Kheer Kadam for at least 30 minutes before serving. This allows the sweetness to set and the flavors to meld together, resulting in a more delicious and satisfying experience. Overall, Chef Mariam's Kheer Kadam recipe is a must-try for anyone looking to make this traditional Indian sweet with a special touch. Her tips and techniques ensure that the sweet turns out perfectly every time, and the result is a delightful dessert that is sure to impress your guests.